So I'm gonna have to ask you a question. Are you a serial killer?
What did you just say?
Hey everybody, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Carcino, and we want to know,
Have you seen this one?
I didn't think so. Yeah, you have plenty of movies on your queue ready to throw at me, I'm sure.
Dude,
yeah,
it goes on. We could go for years.
Well, that's the plan, right? That's the plan.
I hope so. I hope so.
I hope
And
so,
having
too.
said that, welcome Histophiles to Histo episode number 244. I'm Jay Bullington.
Hey, I'm Keith Carcino.
And Keith, I can barely contain my excitement today.
I know it's a big day today.
It's. I mean, by the time this is posted, it will have already occurred. But today is my Super Bowl. Tonight,
award
the
show
Oscars.
Yes, of
the
course.
Oscars are tonight.
Yeah,
so excited. And our good friend James, James Huddleston, he's been on the show, and he'll be on again.
He is a big fan himself. I know that both of you really look forward to this.
We have something that we're going to do this year, and who knows, it might become a tradition. We downloaded a ballot.
Oh, cool!
And then we each voted for who we think is going to win, not who we want to win, who you think is going to win.
Nice,
yeah,
there's a difference,
which is not the same thing.
Sure.
Yeah, but whoever gets the most right wins, and the other person has to either take them to dinner or take them to a movie.
That's great. That's a good deal.
Yes,
awesome.
It's a fun way to enjoy what we're already so into it.
Right,
he's even more into it than me. It's so
I
funny.
know. I didn't think that was possible, but I've seen
God,
how
you should
gungo he
see
is
his
about
posts on his social
it.
posts.
I've been watching him. Yeah, he's all over
it's
it.
so fun. I love it because it's so fun to meet somebody that's equal in your excitement.
Well, and both of you watch the movies, but you're also up to date with all that's happening around it too, and you and you know
James
the background.
He's really good at that.
Well, I'm impressed by how much he knows, and
I know, man. That's why I'm so glad he's become part of the podcast family. James, we love you, buddy. And he'll be back soon. Okay, so let's talk before we get into our movie that we're discussing this time around that you had me watch. Let's talk about what's new. What's new with you, Keith? What's been entertaining you?
I saw this movie. I love a good shark movie, and I came across one. And I know you do too if they're good, right? Well, there was one that had this amazing, the cover of it was so cool. This giant great white shark was like swimming up to this woman hanging on this like raft underneath. And I was like, okay, I'm in on this. And so I started it. It's called the Rakan, I think. It's French for the shark. Requuin.
Never heard of that.
So I started it, and it stars Alicia Silverstone. It's like, oh, cool. And you can see she's aged a bit, but she still looks beautiful.
She looks great.
And she does a good job acting in this.
Well, of course she is.
Right. She looks great, right. But she still has it.
No, she looks great.
The movie itself is a little underwhelming, but it was still a fun watch. I still enjoyed it. But
we'll have to tell Aaron about that one. And by the way, a little belated happy birthday to
our friend
Aaron.
That's right. 2 days
happy birthday,
ago.
Aaron.
HBD.
Yeah.
The other two I saw, I would recommend. One is called We Bury the Dead. 2024.
Yes.
This was cool. Good zombie horror movie. Well, it was kind of because it was zombie.
Yeah.
There was some kind of weapon malfunction that like sent a shockwave through Australia or and so this woman was going to find her husband, and it's strange because some of the zombies were completely killed, but there are a few that it didn't quite kill them all the way. So they still had like somewhat, like they were still moving around, and it was so great. They like,
I enjoyed this one.
I did too. They were like clenching their teeth. It made my spine tingle. But I would recommend this one. It's a lot of fun. We Bury the Dead.
I like it.
Yeah, good one. This other one is written by someone you know quite well, Owen Egerton. Have you seen Whistle? I think you've seen that. You talked about it, right?
Dude,
Whistle.
I thought yes.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it, and I'm like, It kind of reminded me of Talk to Me a little bit,
Oh yeah.
where
Oh
there's
yeah.
like this ancient artifact they find, and
Yes.
if you blow into it, like the dead version of you comes back for you, or like it starts to haunt you. What a great premise! I really enjoyed this one
Wasn't it
thoroughly.
fun?
So much fun, and I can't. Every time he comes up with something, I mean, I'm
He,
all in on it.
Owen loves the 80s horror film. He loves that
Hmm.
80s
Hmm.
teenage, slasher
Yeah,
movie kind of thing. And
which
what's fun
I'm
about
about it.
Whistle is that he incorporates so many of those old movies in the kills. They're so
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, there were a lot of good kills in this
Yeah,
one
and
too. I mean,
they're all
top
really
notch.
unique and fun.
Yep.
It's like, I mean, but
Yep.
you got to like horror movies. I mean, you got
Of
to.
course. This is
It's a
yeah.
full on flat out
This
horror
is not
movie. I
an
mean,
entry level horror movie, right?
no,
Yeah.
no,
This
no,
is
no, no, no.
right. Yeah. There's some
But
creepy
oh
parts, and
man,
again, great kills, good story, great acting, wonderful writing. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
yeah, Owen did a great job on that one.
Hmm. Yep.
I'm really happy for him. It's really cool.
Yep. Yep. Cool. How about you? Anything entertaining you
Oh yeah,
lately?
man, I got a lot. I got a
Let's go.
lot.
All
Well,
right.
the first and the biggest, dude. Um, Alexi, who has been on this show, my work sister,
Oh
Alexi
yeah, yeah,
Donaldson,
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
she and I went to see Lady Gaga last week.
Oh wow, that's a big one. Oh wow, Lady Gaga. What a show I'm sure
You
she
know
put
what's
on.
amazing about her? We're in this huge the Moody Theater here in Austin,
Hmm.
huge at
Hmm.
thousands of people.
Right.
And we're way at the top. I mean, we didn't have the best seats, but it didn't matter. It was amazing. Um, and what's amazing about her is she's putting on this huge production, lights, sets, dancers. It's huge. And then she comes out and sits down at a piano and talks, and it's like you're sitting alone in a room with her. She's amazing.
Wow, that's
She's
That's
amazing.
hard to pull off. She's so talented.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
and I love her music,
Oh,
but even
and her
more
fans
so,
are so
I
fun. Oh my
I
God.
just love her. I
Oh,
mean, everything
yes.
she stands for, like
I could not agree more.
I just thoroughly love that woman.
And dude, when she came out to all us queers out there and she said, "Let's do Born This Way," oh man, it was awesome. It was cool.
Cool. What a moment. Oh, that's great to hear. And
It was a
cool.
big party, man. It was just so
Hmm.
much fun.
Love
So
it.
we had a blast. So movie wise, let's there's a couple things on Shudder that they're not incredible, but I had fun. If you have Shudder and you like and you're looking to spend some time, one's called this. They're both from 2022. I don't know how that happened.
Just by
Um,
chance.
One's called The Cellar, starring Alicia Cuthbert. I'm not going
Okay.
to go
Oh,
into
I
a
like
lot
her. I
of.
like her. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
her
I
from the
like. Yeah,
90s. Yeah.
it's that one's a straight ahead horror movie. Then
Okay.
there's one. It's called Deadstream.
Oh, I've not seen it. I've heard of it though. Uh-huh.
I would call it a comedy horror, definitely,
Oh, I love those.
definitely.
If
And
they're
it's
pulled
a
off
found
right.
footage. It's this guy who does he's an influencer, quote
Okay.
unquote.
Okay.
And apparently has done made some really stupid choices in the past, and so he's
Fu-
trying to make a better name for himself.
oh,
And he
cool.
goes to
Okay.
this place that's supposed to be haunted, and oh, it just goes nuts.
Oh,
It's
wonderful. Okay. I'm adding that to my
he's
list.
yeah, it's a really fun one. And the actor's obviously this guy's having a blast being
I
stupid in this
am
movie. It's so
sure.
fun.
It sounds like a fun movie to make.
Um, my friend Elena, who we used to work with, and by the way,
L'Oreal, yeah.
yeah, Elena says hi, by the
Elena.
way.
Oh, I love that.
She and I went to see the
Oh.
Oscar short film nominees,
Oh, cool.
and which is great because I got to see them before,
So
the
is it
awards
like you
tonight.
show up to one place and they like will do like run
Yes.
one after the other?
The
In about
Austin Film Society here,
okay.
AFS.
Uh-huh.
There's 5 films nominated, and
Hmm.
now it's not the documentaries and it's not the animated shorts. It's the five film shorts that are they're short films, fictional films.
Right.
Um, all 5 very different. We enjoyed all of them. It was really fun to see those before the awards ceremony to get an idea of,
Oh, you're
what was
right.
out
You're
there. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, couple other movies. Went to see The Bride, which is
No,
a
no.
brand new movie. The Bride, exclamation point, directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal,
Oh,
stars
man.
Jessie Buckley, who is probably going to win the Oscar tonight for Best Actress in Hamnet. She's probably going to win.
Okay.
And Christian Bale as the creature, the monster. He plays the monster in it.
Oh.
Um, it is, and it's already, a lot of critics have already said this. They're all comparing it to Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh,
It's
really?
It is not at all what I expected. It's not getting the best reviews. Some people are not into it, but I thought it was insanely entertaining. I just thought it was amazing. Not at all what I was expecting.
Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a good thing.
Oh, it was out. I mean, it was nuts. It was crazy out there.
Okay.
Just crazy out there. Well, after seeing that, I knew before the Oscars tonight, I had to see Frankenstein. That's by Guillermo del Toro. And I got to say, Jacob Elordi as the creature. Oh God, I hope he wins the Oscar tonight.
Okay.
He was absolutely heartbreakingly good in this movie. He was he was so good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So those are man, I've seen some great stuff lately. So that's what's been entertaining me lately.
All right. Good stuff.
Yeah. And so let's go on. Let's move on to what we hope entertained me also lately.
Let's hope. I never know, Jay. I'm not gonna jump to any conclusions.
Let's move on to it. It's from 2023, and the film you had me watch is called Strange Darling.
This is a dramatization of the true story of the final known killings of the most prolific and unique American serial killer of the 21st century.
You know you asked for this, right?
Just trying to have a good time.
I'm in control.
Don't say it out loud.
Gotcha.
I want something intimate, something romantic.
From 2023, Strange Darling, a movie I had never heard of, directed by JT Mollner, who has done films by the names of Outlaws and Angels and Sugartown. It stars Willa Fitzgerald and Kyle Gallner and Madison Beatty. Now, I don't know those people, but also in this film are Ed Begley Jr. and Barbara Hershey.
Were they they were the older couple?
Yeah, they're the old hippie couple.
I knew I had recognized them before.
Yeah.
They had a familiar faces.
I was very surprised to see them in this. It was like, whoa, okay. Okay, quick summary is nothing is what it seems when a twisted one-night stand spirals into a serial killer's vicious night. Or day, a vicious adventure, I should say.
Right.
Keith, how did you find? Where did you hear about this movie?
I think I was just looking for a movie to watch, and I think I'd come across a few different people on Instagram Shorts that had gone over a couple of their list of relatively recent movies to horror films that they had seen. And a lot of people were really hyping this one up. So when I came across it, I thought, okay, I'll give it a shot and try. And I watched it and thought, this would be a good one I think that Jay might like. Because I don't know if I would call this a slasher, but...
No, I wouldn't even call it a horror movie. I would call it I would call it a dramatic thriller.
I like that. Thriller.
Yeah,
dramatic thriller. Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't call it a horror movie. I mean, there's violence, but it's not even though it's about a serial killer, kind of.
It doesn't, right.
It's not really a slasher movie.
Right.
It's although people die in it, which we'll see, it does something that I really like when movies do this, going back to Pulp Fiction.
It's not
when
chronological.
They go non-linear order.
Yeah, it kind of bounces around. It was done cleverly.
It was very cleverly in chapters. There are 6 chapters and then an epilogue.
Epilogue at the end.
Yeah. So we're going to go in the order of that they do it in the film. Okay. We're going to go through, like they do in the film. And, we ruin every movie we watch. But I'm telling you, this is one of those movies you don't want to listen to this. If you want to see this movie, don't listen to this first. Watch the movie first.
Watch the movie first. It's really important. And this one in particular.
This is the one where twists are very important, and you need to... Yeah, you need to
be fully aware of the whole movie first.
You really need to not know going in. Okay, so we're going to start with Chapter 3. And Chapter 3 is called Can You Help Me Please? And first of all, let me just say this. Okay, finding the movie. I was going to watch it on Look Movie, that site.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had it hooked up to the TV.
Okay,
and I put it on, and two things. Number one, I always put on the closed captioning. The closed captioning was 2 minutes ahead of the movie.
Yes. There's been some like that too on Look Movie in particular. I've noticed. It's weird too because when you scroll down on the you have different subtitle options. Many different. There's like 10 or 12 different English ones. I thought, okay, try number 1, try number 2, try number 3, and all of them were off by like a minute or two.
Yeah. They're all.
So I couldn't even follow it. Yeah, I just turned it off.
And also, especially at the very beginning, there's written words on the screen. I couldn't read them. I couldn't even see them.
Oh,
now they're saying them out loud, but I couldn't see them. So I said, "The heck with this!" I went on Prime and rented it on Prime.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, the difference was amazing. First of all, it was it was full screen, beautiful, clear. I could, everything, and the closed captioning was on time. It was on time. It was so it was worth the $3 to rent it. I'll just say that.
I like Prime too because when you use your cursor, like scroll over it, you can see like every scene. You can see who the actors are in that scene.
It gives you all the info.
They give you some background. Yes. Sometimes they give you a little background as to like how the scene was made or different little bits of info, which I really appreciate. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have to say I love that too.
yeah, it's a nice little feature.
Okay, so if you're gonna watch this, don't watch it on a Look Movie. Go ahead and spend $3 and rent it on Prime.
Right?
Agreed. Yeah, go ahead, or maybe even if you want, spend $10 and buy it. I think it was $10, but it's like anyway, it's worth it. I'll tell you that. Okay, Chapter 3. We start out with, "Can you help me, please? Please, on a rural stretch of road." The guy, we're going to call him the demon. They call him the demon. So we're going to demon. He shoots at a vehicle, causing the driver to crash and flee on foot into the woods. And she's out and she's running through the woods and she's terrified. This man's chasing her, with a shotgun, and her. It looks like her ear got hit or her head got hit.
Yeah, she's like bleeding from her left ear. Yeah.
So she's got a bottle of what it looks like maybe vodka. I guess.
I think it's vodka.
And so she takes a swig and then, oh my God, she pours it on the wound. And immediately I'm like, oh my God, a killer's after this girl. This is so classic. She can't
scream because he's looking for her.
Yeah, she's trying not to make noise.
She's giving up her place. Or location. So wow, okay,
so
we're right into it.
So he's hunting for her, and immediately it's so stressful. It's
oh my God, and obviously the serial or the killer in this one is the demon. He's actively hunting this girl, poor girl.
Yes, and also I have to say from the very beginning, this movie has a great look to it.
Right. They kind of switch between like black and white at some point, and then they go to color, and the colors are vibrant and a lot of red.
And the camera shots, which we'll talk about the cinematographer later on. I was very surprised.
I agree. I'm glad you noticed that. Yeah, it's a good observation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she's running. She stumbles on this farmhouse. And these two eccentric, they're hippie doomsday preppers, but we don't know that quite yet.
Yeah.
Their names are Frederick and Genevieve, but it's Ed Begley Jr. and Barbara Hershey. And they open the door. Well, all we know is she's like, help me. And they open the door well, then boom, we jump to Chapter 5.
From 3 to 5.
From 3. Okay, this one's called Here, Kitty Kitty.
Here,
and this is when the demon is searching their house, looking for her, and he keeps shooting into objects like trunks and things where he thinks she might be hiding. They call her the lady. She's the lady. Where she might be hiding, although lady is not a very good term for her in my term.
We'll come to that.
Anyway. And he keeps calling out, here, kitty, kitty, and then boom, he shoots. Well, and we only see his back, the guy the dead body on the floor in a pool of blood. But you can tell that's Ed Begley Jr. That's Ed Begley Jr., right? Yep. He's lying there.
Somehow he died. We don't know how. Yeah.
So eventually he finds where she's hiding. She's hiding in an ice chest, a big ice chest.
Right.
And he shoots through the ice chest, wounding her arm.
She screams pretty loud.
She screams out.
We know that she's in there.
Okay. Then we go to Chapter 1. Mr. Snuffle. Okay, so this is the beginning, even though we were already, well into the movie. Chapter 1, Mr. Snuffle. So in this rural they're in Hood River County, Oregon. A woman, the lady, meets a man, the demon, and the two go to a local motel to have sex. They're going to go hook up. But first, they have this little, they're
in the car talking in the car,
and they're partying, and they've been drinking, and there's a little bit of there's some marijuana going on, and then eventually there's some other stuff that comes into play also.
Sure, I like the blue light. There's a lot of blue light in there.
Beautiful. It's beautifully filmed. Oh my God! Right. The scene where he's lighting a cigarette and it looks at her, he is so classically handsome in that shot. It's like Clark Gable.
They're both very attractive.
Oh, they are.
I gotta say, right?
They are.
Yeah.
It's just and then
there's also little. Go ahead.
Okay, I love when they kiss and she says they smooch and she goes A+. And I love that.
There's little instances too that give the audience kind of a sense of like, this guy may not be what he says he is, because you'll see the shotgun like on the side of his seat, and then he'll like reach
he's got a pistol around his ankle.
Right. So there's
he's
it's in the back of your head. Yeah,
this guy's armed, and it's like, what's going on here? And then she gives this little monologue that's really good about the chances a woman takes to do something like this.
Right.
That whole scene is like written really well. It's true.
And it was also true. Like the demon was like questioning, like, what do you like? I don't And then she's like, I wouldn't expect you to understand because you're a man. Yeah. You don't have to worry about those kinds of things like women do.
And I think that's a really, really true and incredible. It's a really cool moment. And she's talking about the risks women take, and then she asks him flat out, "Are you a serial killer?" And he looks at her like, "No,"
like laughs it off. Like, who's gonna say, "Yeah, it got me"?
But then we realize she's like, "Okay, but I want you to pretend like you are."
This is where it gets a little. This is the strange darling part.
She likes sadomasochistic role play. She wants to act like she's the victim, and she's like, I want to do this, and
she's like, questions like, okay, just to verify, she asks him, what does no mean? He's like, no means yes. Like, good. And then they have this code word. I don't know if they.
Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, Mr. Snuffleupagus.
It's not there yet. We haven't heard it yet.
Okay, right.
We haven't heard it yet, but they do have a code word. But but what's weird in this moment, she's looking at him, and then all of a sudden, and it's so fast that you can't see what it is, but she suddenly sees him turn red, kind of. This flash of red, and her eye, and she gets this expression on her face of fear, like, what did I just see? And you're like, what, is she seeing a vision of the future? Well, we'll find out later what she's seeing. We'll find out.
Oh, I did not. I've seen it twice, and I did not catch
I had to rewind it. I'm like, what? And even when I rewound it, I couldn't tell what it was.
I should have caught on to that the second time.
His face just flashes into like this red demon thing, kind of. And it's like, so that's where the demon also comes from.
Okay. And that will come back into play
also
towards the end.
I see the devil. Remember,
in the epilogue.
So we'll get to that later. I'm jumping ahead. So she says, okay. So now we're going to jump to chapter 4. Okay. So now the mountain people.
Okay.
Chapter 4. Okay. So the mountain people, that's, the older couple. They are sitting at a table and laughing with each other while he makes breakfast. Oh, that breakfast is disgusting. At first it looks like, maybe hungry. And then it's like, okay, no,
it's
stop.
like sausage links and pancakes
and
whipped cream and strawberry on top. And then he just douses it with syrup. Like,
oh my god, it was like
a little much.
Okay, so then they eat, and they're like, they're obviously a cute little happy couple. They're laughing, all just smiling at each other, happy. Then they work on a jigsaw puzzle of Scott Baio. That was like, what a weird choice was that?
Right. It was free from the flea market.
Maybe so. So then the lady shows up at the door. Please help me. And I laughed out loud when the woman said, "We're just old hippies," and the lady lost it. Honey, we're just old hippies, and lady's like, "Whoa, God, what? No, please."
Of all things, great.
So this is when we really start to see who Lady is.
Well,
because Genevieve's like, "Oh, honey, let me get you some medicine." And while she goes to get the medicine, Frederick says, "Okay, I'm going to call the police." And she's like, "No, police, no police." Well, he's calling the police, so she stabs him in the neck and kills him.
Jeez.
In fact, boom.
I realize that anybody, well, we'll get to that later. I won't say it right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, she does not like police, just to say.
No, she doesn't want the
police.
Which makes
you wonder, like, okay,
so
right.
She kills him and forces Genevieve outside.
Okay, well, and Genevieve's just in shock, like she can't even.
Yeah, she's like, "What?
Right? The love of my life is dead on the floor."
Yeah, and the lady's like, "Oh, I don't want to kill you, but I do need to tie you up. What do you have? A rope, chain? What do you have?" You know, it's really weird.
Let's go to the shed.
The lady is. Well, we'll talk about how crazy she is later.
She's something else, definitely crazy. Mm-hmm.
So the demon arrives on the property with his rifle. He finds his way there. And meanwhile, Genevieve seizes an opportunity. She flees into the woods, while the lady goes back into the farmhouse and hides in the ice chest. So that's how we know.
That's how she got there.
But now we know, okay, she's not the innocent thing we thought she was.
Right.
I mean, we thought she was a little nutty, but oh no, this is, she just killed, Okay, so now we go back in time to chapter 2.
Okay.
And the name of this chapter is, "Do You Like to Party?" So after hours of role playing, the lady says, "Oh, let's use some cocaine. It's my birthday. I don't do it all the time." And I'm like, "Oh, who's going to fall for this shit?" Oh my God.
All right, good try.
So, they do, and Demon says, okay, it's your birthday, I'll do it. Right. So she starts acting weird and getting like, "Okay, get away from me." And he's like,
well, she goes back and forth a lot. Like, okay, like beat me up and then
do me, get away from me.
Right, I'm done.
Touch me, stop touching me.
Right, and all of a sudden, it's so abrupt too. It's like, what caused it? I don't.
Then she lets him know, "Oh, I did cocaine, but I gave you ketamine." And then
at first I thought that it was a continuity error because she shows the bag.
Yeah.
And then when she sits down, she pulls out a vial.
A bottle. Yeah.
Right. I'm thinking. Wait a minute. Did they mess that up? And then I realized, oh no,
that's on purpose. That's on purpose.
Putting two different things out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Otherwise, they would have just had 2 baggies or 2 vials.
Right.
Make them different. Make them different.
Sure.
So it turns out she is the serial killer. She's called the Electric Lady. She's famously known, but the media calls her that. And she carves the initials of her moniker, EL, Electric Lady, into the demon's chest. And while going through his belongings, she finds out, oh, shit, he's a police officer.
He's a cop. He's a cop, of all things.
So then she prepares to stab him to death, but he regains enough of his faculties, and he shoots her ear off with his pistol. So that's how her ear got shot off.
There, now we know what happened there. And it's cool, too, as soon as she gets popped in the ear, the whole movie has this high-pitched sound.
Oh, yes.
Which is what you would expect,
tinnitus.
I would think. That's it, yeah. Right. Yep. That's what you
have this ringing in your ears, and it's very effective. And it's funny because I noticed it, when you first hear it, but then after a while, I kind of didn't notice it. And then I realized, oh, shit, that's still there. That stinker has still got that sound going on. It's so funny. It's really this movie made me laugh in a lot of places.
Oh, really? Good.
That I know he meant to make me laugh there. You know what I mean? It was on purpose. Okay, you wanted me to laugh and you got me. Okay, you got me. Okay, so the lady runs off in a stolen car after stabbing the desk clerk to death. Oh, she's heartless.
She is heartless. Yeah. But there's also part of her too that, like, if you there's been a couple of characters who have tried to help her, and then she's very appreciative of it and will actually spare them. It happened with the lady who gave her the car keys, who was in the reception area of the hotel. And it happens again later, a little bit later in the hallway too. So I don't know. But it may go back to what she says later about the demons, about her seeing things in people.
I see the
devil. I think that might be part of it. Yeah. But yeah, she is heartless. She'll just like pop you off, like, oh, and then think nothing of it. Like, okay, oops.
Okay, moving on.
Right.
I mean, her attitude literally made me laugh.
Right. She's just so like,
okay,
no
done with that. It's moving on. What an annoyance. Okay, let's move on. So the demon is pursuing her in his truck. Now we go to chapter 6. Who's Gary Gilmore?
I thought, like, do I need to look this guy up? Who's Gary Gilmore? And do you know who Gary Gilmore is? Oh, sorry. I can't hear you, Jay. I think you might have hit the button.
Did I mute myself?
I think you might have.
Okay, sorry.
Do you know who Gary Gilmore is?
Oh, yeah.
He's an actor. Okay.
A famous killer.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Dude, he's a famous serial killer.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, there's an old punk song. Mrs. Gilmore, Gilmore, Gilmore. How's Gary?
Well, even watch it the second time, I still ask myself the same question. I could not make the connection.
Gary Gilmore is a famous murderer.
Okay, man.
Yeah, Google it.
Okay.
Google it.
All
You'll
right.
see. You'll see. Right. Oh God, there's movies, and so many movies have been based on his story too.
Okay.
You know? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, excuse me. The demon handcuffs her to the ice chest before calling his fellow sheriff Pete and the deputy Gale for backup. And he says, "I got you, you fucking CUNT. I got you." And so the lady says, "I always wanted to die. I hoped that I would die like Gary Gilmore, like in prison, because Gary Gilmore insisted that he get killed by a firing squad.
Oh, right.
That's how he wanted to die. I want firing squad. He wanted it, dramatic. He was, that he wanted. He thought himself a star. It's weird. It's so crazy." Gosh. But so she said she wanted, and she says, actually, when we were in the motel room during our encounter, she actually felt a moment of true love for him. She said, and then she sprays him with a can of Genevieve's bear spray.
I mean, that it's all an act. Like, you're just trying to get him to think twice, and then bam, pops him with the bear spray.
So
but
they
then
get
that's
into
all
a fight.
Yeah.
And then she bites into his neck and tears an artery, I guess, because it causes him to bleed to death. And as he dies, she steals his pistol. And I feel like they were kind of trying to make us feel sorry for her during this scene with the sad music and everything. But I'm like, oh, no, I'm not falling for it.
I have no way. No way. I know what this lady's capable of.
Oh, yeah. But it's
and also, like, how much pressure do you have to put on to tear out someone's neck so much that it breaks through the artery and kills them?
Well, I mean, she's insane.
She is absolutely insane. Yeah.
So the cops arrive. That Pete and Gale, they arrive, and they find the lady lying handcuffed to the freezer, and she pulls her pants down to make it look like she's been like attacked.
Right, like trying to get raped. Or something.
He was high on cocaine, and he kidnapped me and took me to rape me and murder me.
And then the male cop was like, "This guy doesn't do drugs. Like, there's no way." And then she's like, "Check his pocket."
And she's like, "No, look what happened to her. Look what happened to her." And he's like, "We have to follow protocol." And she's like, no, help her. We have to help her. Well, she doesn't even think. And she gives her the benefit of the doubt and don't assume anything, but she made a huge mistake there. Mm-hmm. That will come back to haunt them both. Yeah. Gale convinced, she needs immediate medical attention. We got to get her to, So the escorts, the officers escort the lady,
the escorts
by car
officer
toward town. And then as they're driving toward town, they see Genevieve. She appears alongside the road and flags them down.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was cool...
And before she can really tell him what's going on, Genevieve, the lady, just shoots her right in the head. Boom.
And they didn't check the lady to make sure she wasn't armed? Like, they just let her into the back of the car?
Yes.
Because they assumed she was the victim and not the assailant. Okay.
Especially the cop, the female cop.
Yeah, right.
Which she was really... And I loved the male cop when the lady shoots Genevieve. His reaction is not like, oh my God. His reaction is, I
told you. This is your fault. Looking over at his partner.
Said, I told you. Dumb bitch.
Yeah, you got us into this. You should have listened to me. Yep.
So, oh God, excuse me. So she gets both their guns. And Gale gets her out of the car. I'm like, oh God,
well,
Gale
this
gets
is the
away
first
free,
time.
Really?
This is the first time too, where the lady refers to herself as the electric lady too. Like she says,
"I am
lady. That serial killer, that you've been looking for."
Yes. So now we have the epilogue, the electric lady. So Pete drives the lady farther down the road before she has him stop so she can consider her next move. And when Pete asks her, why you kill? She says, sometimes I don't see humans, I just see devils. And then she kills him.
And I knew when she pulled over that's what she was going to do. And that guy was so nice.
It kills me that the female cop got away and he didn't.
Yeah,
it kills me. But I know that was meant to kill me. So it was. I mean, they did that on purpose. So she stumbles on foot farther down the road when she sees another woman driving a truck, and the woman picks her up. So gazing at the side view mirror, the lady sees that flash of the devil. Now she sees it in her own reflection. Remember that flash at the beginning?
I noticed that.
This is when she sees it, and she draws the pistol. Well, I think she's going to shoot herself.
Yep.
But the driver immediately is like, oh no, shoots her first. Boom. So the driver calls the police saying, this woman, I shot this woman because she pulled a gun on me. Said, I'm en route to the hospital. And then the end of the movie is the lady who starts convulsing.
It's a pretty long scene. It's like
it's very long.
It's a
and
long
she
scene.
loses consciousness finally and dies. But the scene, it slowly turns from color to black and white.
That was a nice touch.
So it makes it look like the blood is just fading out of her life.
Draining
out of her life.
Well.
And then we have the end. So we talked about the cinematography. Primarily known for his acting roles like in Avatar and Boiler Room. This is Giovanni Ribisi's debut as a feature film cinematographer.
I love him. Oh, that's great.
I've always loved him as an actor. And he
me
did
too.
Great. I mean, literally, I'm like, yeah, this film looks beautiful.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Okay.
It's gorgeous.
I didn't realize he had a hand in it.
Yeah.
He did a good job.
It was
a great job.
Great. Fantastic. They talk about Gary Gilmore, like we said. And Giovanni Ribisi played Gary Gilmore's brother, Michael Gilmore, in a film called Shot in the Heart. And back in 2001, he played Gary Gilmore's brother.
Okay.
During a Q&A, it was revealed that with the exception of the song Love Hurts, which we all know the song Love Hurts.
Of course.
All the other songs were written by Z. Berg, who performed the songs. Except one song was sung by Jeannie Mollner, the director's mother. She sang one of the songs. I don't know which one, though.
Okay.
Miramax tried to take this movie away from the director, JT Mollner, twice during production.
Why?
And then they finally got a new editor because they didn't like him. They didn't like him doing it out of order.
Oh, I thought that was wonderfully done. I'm glad they did it that way.
They had someone edit it where it was in order, and also it was only 70 minutes long.
Oh, really?
They cut so much out. And so he used a clause in his contract that said there has to be a test screening of the director's cut, at least a test screening.
Okay.
So, according to Giovanni Ribisi, the filmmakers were resigned to the fact that their preferred version of the film was dead. Until midway through the test screening, an audience member shouted, "This bitch is crazy." So they were like, "Oh no, his version's not going to work." But then when they saw the audience react to it, it's like, "Oh my god!" When they realized the twist,
yes. See, that's the best part about why they do it in different parts is because
it works.
You start to think that the serial killer this whole time is the demon.
Yeah.
And that the lady is the victim here.
Yeah.
And then the beautiful twist about this movie is that you're wrong. It's the other way around.
Oh, man. And then to watch it play out.
Yeah.
Because, you find out, I would say close to halfway through that it's her, I guess. You kind of find out. But then from then on out, and like that, this bitch is crazy is right, man. You're just like, what is she going to do next?
Right.
What's going to happen next?
They do a good job too of making the audience think that the demon is indeed the serial killer.
Oh yeah.
They one of the first scenes you see them in the motel is he is on top of her, straddling her with his hands around her neck.
You can tell he's
It looks like it's going to kill her, not knowing yet that she prefers it. That this was her idea the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Little things like that really do add to the solidifying in the audience's mind that this guy is the bad guy.
That moment where she's like, he's choking her, and then she goes harder. Like, come on.
Wait, at first I was like, did I hear that right? Did I? What's going on here? And then it clicked. Okay, she's into this kind of stuff. Got it. She's weird.
Oh my God. Okay, critics' response. Sarah Michelle Fetters from moviefreak.com. I like to read her stuff. There is a beauteously ruthless toxicity to Mollner's cruel world that's honestly glorious. And for those that get on his wavelength, Strange Darling is a great deal of malicious fun.
well worded. I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Jasmine Crawley, what a great name. Jasmine Crawley from Horror Movie Blog. The way the sensuality blended into the increasingly disturbing violence was masterful.
Yeah.
Like that. And then I love this one. Tara Brady from the Irish Times. Do you enjoy walking out of a cinema and wondering what the hell you just watched? Well, then, oh boy, has JT Mollner got a movie for you.
That could go either way. It could be a terrible thing or a great thing, right?
It can be, but in this case, I thought it was a great thing. I'm going to tell you now. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's look at scores. I was a little surprised. IMDb is 7.0, which I thought was kind of, man.
Yeah, a little
okay,
low.
Get this, though. And Rotten Tomatoes, tomato meter, 96%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Popcorn meter, 85%. A little
That's
bit lower, but
surprising.
still really 85 is high.
I would have expected to be the other way around, actually, but
yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to tell you, Keith, man, I would recommend this. I really liked it, buddy.
Okay.
You're on a roll.
I think we both are. We both have gotten some pretty good ones around. Now, this was one, too, that was like 95% sure that you were going to react this way, but I've thought about that in the past before, and you completely surprised me. So, yeah, I didn't want to come off as too confident, but I was like, okay, I think this is right up your alley, the way that they told the story, and it was put together pretty well.
And you know what I was thinking? The Last Stop in Yuma County. That movie. I think these two movies would make a great double feature.
Oh yeah,
they're both that kind of thriller drama kind of thing, and they both have a comedy element to them.
Oh, true. Yeah, that too.
Wouldn't they make a great double feature?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Both of them would really complement each other quite well.
Yeah, I think they go together great, man. You really
all
knocked it out of the park,
feel
man.
Good.
It
Thanks,
was awesome.
Man.
Yeah,
so glad you liked it.
I loved it.
That makes me happy. Great.
So fun. So I'll watch this one again easily.
Okay, yeah. Good deal.
And this is one of those kind of movies where when you watch it again, you're going to find stuff you didn't see the first time.
Because you know already what's happened.
Because of what you know. I love stuff. I love that. Thank you,
Keith. This is that type of movie. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you liked it.
Okay, friends, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and X. And, as far as social media, but our podcast, you can find us on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Prime, and now you can also find us on YouTube. We're on there too.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to say you can find us on Truth Social. We're not on Truth Social yet?
What is that?
Okay. I made it up. It's nothing.
Okay, dude. I'm like, don't tell me I got to do that now.
I'm joking. No.
Don't do that to me.
You're joking, though. You do know what Truth Social is, I'm sure. Right?
Oh.
That's Donald Trump's.
It's
like
right.
His own Twitter.
Right. Oh my god!
I'm sure you've repressed that information somewhere in the back here. It was totally a joke. Yeah, no. I would call to have it removed if it ever showed up on there.
Truth Social. I just thought it stand for total shit, but anyway. Anyway, wherever you get your podcast, please subscribe to us and leave a rating. We'd love it. We'd like to hear from y'all.
Let us know.
Okay, so next time around, we're going to
Where are we going?
We're going to go into a genre that we don't do a whole lot. We've done it a few times, but not much. We're going to do a musical.
Hey, you know what? You've changed the way that I think about musicals.
Oh, good.
When we first met years ago, I was like, I can't stand musicals. Please don't get me on. The very first show you ever had me watch as full-time co-host, you had me watch a musical. And from that moment on, I'm like open-minded now to how great musicals can be.
Was that Hedwig?
Yep. Hedwig and the Angry Inch. What a great one that was.
I somehow knew how to draw you in.
You really wrote me in nicely, right? Very clever.
Our good friend Erin Castaneda, who we know as the 70s horror expert, she loves that stuff. Well, also it turns out she's also a huge musicals fan.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Yeah, remember we talked about it one time. Yeah. So she brought up one that I knew you had never seen, and I have it, but I haven't seen it in a while. It's from 1955. directed by Joseph L. Mankiewicz, Joseph L. Mankiewicz directed my favorite movie ever, which is All About Eve.
Yeah. I was gonna say that name. I know that name.
Yeah,
and
not
I
known
do know
for
that
musicals. Okay, but he did this musical in 1955.
Okay,
with a star that Marlon Brando's in this movie. Now, Marlon Brando and musical, you don't think of those things together.
No.
Okay, the musical is Guys and Dolls.
Guys and Dolls
from 1955.
Okay.
Marlon Brando in a musical. Okay. So yeah, and you
see
know
where this goes.
I love musicals, and but I don't love all musicals.
Oh.
You know, there are some that I'm like, no, that one doesn't work for me. So we'll see where we go with this one.
We're really setting the stage here. Okay. I wonder how
I'm really curious to see how you feel about this one.
I will look forward to watching it and the conversation that follows.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go start getting ready for the Oscars. I've got 2 bottles of fake champagne in the fridge waiting for me.
Roll out the red carpet. Get ready to go.
It's going to be
cool
fun.
too is that there's a whole procession before the event even begins with the red carpet and all the stars show up, and it's just there's a lot of fanfare.
Everything all day long, entertainment wise, is awesome.
Well, enjoy it, man. This is your day to.
Oh yes, it's my Super Bowl.
All right,
it's gonna be fun.
I'm excited for it.
Well, I'm gonna do that, and until next time, I'm Jay Bullington,
and I'm Keith Carcino.
And y'all keep watching movies and go Sinners, win all the awards.
Bye-bye. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay.